So previously we are developing array code operations up to designing part and add student functionalities completed. One more record I'm going to attaching here. See, I'm going to providing here Siva and course name in Java full stack and click add. We can get the list right perfectly. But here you can observe edit and delete is there is no much more space. So I'm going to providing the space. So how to provide the space you can see here. Go to the student component. Here I'm going to providing style. Within the style level, I need to provide the margin right. Margin right. I want to provide 10 pixels. Okay. I'm going to provide the 10. That's enough. So once I'm going to providing that one, you can see space we are going to get, right? Perfect. And one more thing is I want to provide here also some kind of space, margin top. Okay, go to that one where it is available, that code add student, right? So here this is the button, right? If it is save, go to this one. Where is the button? Button is here, right? So I need to provide readability purpose. I'm going to move next line. So within that, style equal to margin top. Here also I'm going to provide 10. So once you are save and go to here, we can get this one. Similarly, even update also, I don't want to see here, right? I want to see here some kind of margin. So that the reason better to use this style here also. Okay, I'm not providing any kind of fashion, just designing only. So up to this we need to provide. So perfect. Okay. So now my intention is first I need to delete functionality. I'm going to focusing. So based on index value, whatever the row level I'm going to click that one, I need to delete. Whenever I'm going to click this delete button, I need to delete the record. So how to perform this one? We need to pass index value. So how to pass the index value? Go to here. I need to go to the delete button. Here, press enter, readability purpose. We need to use here on click event. I need to provide what? Delete student. Okay. Delete student. Within that, I need to pass index. Based on index, I need to delete, right? So that is the reason I'm passing the delete. But this method is I need to define, right? Where I need to define this one, go to the top. Here I need to specify the delete functionality. Okay. So how to provide the delete functionality? Constant delete student equal to, we are passing array type of function index, we are going to passing here, and open the flower bracket and close the flower bracket. First I need to get the student, right? How to get the student? Constant. I need to provide update students equal to array is what? Students, right? Already existing array is students dot filter I need to use. Within that, empty object. I'm not passing specific student. Here basically based on index only we are going to remove. So that's reason I'm going to provide the underscore. After that, index value, whatever we are going to get, that index is not equal to. That means arrays level, whatever the based on this index, whenever it is matching that record, except that record, I need to store those students into the update students. So that's the reason students dot filter underscore comma I means underscore means it's not at all specific student empty, only index based only we are going to filtering here. Okay, so that's the reason I is not equal to your index, whatever you are going to pass in that index. So except that one, we are going to get all the students. Okay, except that particular index student, remaining students we are getting the update students level. So once we are going to get that one, we need to update in the original list. How to do that one? Set for this one, set students, right? Set students. Within that, I need to provide update students. So this is the way we are going to providing what? Update. Okay. So first I'm going to checking whether it is deleted or not. Go to here. One more time I'm adding. Why? Because this is the array, right? So whenever it is going to save update, it refreshing. So here Chandra I'm going to providing, and course I need to select some error stack, click add. So whenever I'm going to click this one, I need to add, right? So here you can check that functionality where you are going to provide this one. This is the constant delete, right? So this is the one. This is the save functionality. This is the delete functionality. Okay. So now once you are going to run this one, you are going to provide the Chandra. And I need to select here Java full stack. See what happened? It is good refreshing automatically, right? So whatever we are going to providing here, you can observe. You can observe here where is that one delete. Right? Whenever I'm going to click this one, I need to call that particular delete student. Go to the delete student. Okay. So whether it is invoking or not checking purpose, I'm going to using alert. I'm going to using here calling delete student. Okay, just whether it is invoking or not checking purpose. Okay, so this is the actual students are available here. So I'm using that students and filtering here, except that index matching record you are ignoring, and remaining students we are going to store in this particular array. This array, original array level, we are going to updating by using set states. So this is the way we are going to perform, right? Now once we are going to save this one and go to here, automatically it is going to refresh this one. So now one I am going to provide it. Here I need to provide Chandra, I am going to provide it, and wherein stack I am using, click add. So that means it is calling, right? So it is going to calling. Which one it is going to calling? See, observe this one. We are going to perform here add operation, right? But it is not at a delete operation. Chandra, I am going to provide it, and we are going to using click this one. See, delete is automatically it is going to invoking. So how to prevent this one? So I don't want to execute automatically the delete. Whenever I'm going to click that one only, that time only I need to execute, right? So that is the reason we need to pass here some arrow type of way we are going to define. Okay, so then what happened? So previously it is executed automatically. Chandra I'm going to using and click add. Now it is not at all automatically executed. Okay, array type of function we are going to define. Right now, one more record also I'm going to adding here. Please observe. I'm going to using some SAI, and I'm going to providing here some DevOps and click add. Right. Suppose I want to delete this one. If I'm going to click this one, yes, it is calling. That means delete functionality is invoking perfectly. It is deleted. Right. So this is the way we are going to provide in the delete functionality. Now I don't want to use that alert. Why? Because just checking purpose only we are using alert. Now I'm going to delete this one. Now next step is what? Whenever I'm going to click the edit or update button, that entire record I want to see in the form level, right? So based on index, I want to get that value. that entire student record. I'm going to get that one. The student level, whatever the student ID, right? Name, what are the course is there, we are going to set into the fields level, right? So that is the functionality we are going to focusing. How I'm going to get the based on index, please observe. Here we are going to providing on click. On click. Here also array type of function I'm going to using. What is this one? Edit student and passed index value. Now this function I need to provide, right? So how to provide? Go to here. Here we need to provide the edit kind of functionality. Okay. So how I'm going to providing edit functionality? Please observe. Here we need to use constant and edit student equal to based on index only we are going to performing, right? So based on index I need to get that particular student. So how to get the student? Constant student equal to, okay, array level, all the students are available, so that there is students of index we are going to pass. That means based on index, that particular student we are fetching and storing to the student, right? This student value I want to see in the form level, right? Whenever I'm going to click the update, that entire row I want to see in the form. So that is the reason here I need to use set SID, right? Set SID. How to get that one? Student dot SID. We are going to set that value. Next, set name. Set name. Here, student dot name. After that, set course. How to get that one? Student dot course. So this is the way we are going to providing. After getting all the fields information, I need to change the button save to update, right? So that there is an editing mode also I need to change, and edit index value also we need to change. Here we are going to define already, right? Current index we are going to define, right? These values is edit to we are going to provide, right? So now what I'm doing here, after this getting the entire course information, we need to get the course information. After that we need to change mode, right? Here set is edit. Set is edit we are going to providing. Is edit is I need to provide the true, right? So I need to provide the true. So what happens? See, up to this, where is that line number? 79. We need to check 79. Go to here. Right. So basically this is edit kind of functionality. Okay. This is not, here it is not at all a this kind of one. Okay. So where I to place this one, this entire thing is not at all here. Go to the list. Here is edit is there, right? Here I need to mention. Then it is going to working fine, right? So now if I'm going to click this edit, okay, getting the data or not, and it is changed, save to update, right? Save to update. So here we need to change, suppose name I need to change Chandra B and click update. Whenever I'm going to click update, I need to update the record, right? That functionality is not at all added. Only whenever I'm going to click the edit, that record based on index, we can store it to the student. That student object information in the form level we need to set, right? So that's the reason we are going to set that values. Whenever I'm going to set the values, we are able to see. And we can change the button also, right? Up to that is finish. Again, we are going to checking. Here I'm going to using Chandra, and we need to select Java stack, click add, yes, perfect. We're getting this one, and click edit. It is going to get the records. Now change button is also, it is changed. Now we need to focusing on here save functionality. One more time, we need to focusing on save functionality. So I'm going to modify a little bit save functionality. Please observe this one. Go to save functionality. Here, what kind of functionality? Suppose if I'm not enter any kind of field and click the button, save button. I don't want to save empty, right? I need to show some kind of message. We need to prevent that one. So how to prevent this one? Here, what I'm doing now, I'm going to using if not SID, that means student ID, or what is that one, name or course, not course. So if it is a not a student ID, you are not entered. If you are not entered the name, if you are not selecting the course, then I need to give some alert kind of message. What kind of alert? Here alert, I need to provide please fill all fields. This is the way we are going to provide the message. After that, we are going to return. So this is the way we are going to provide. What happens if I'm going to using like this? What is the benefit? Okay. So I'm going to refresh this one. Whenever I'm going to refresh, it is going to clear the array. Now, without enter the data, I'm going to click add. See, please fill all the fields. This is the purpose I'm going to provide it here. If block. Okay, up to this is, I hope everyone is understood. Now, whenever it is edited, whatever the fields I'm going to modify, that information I need to update, right? So that is the purpose. Here I'm going to using one more if condition. If is editing, if is edit, okay, I need to change update mode, right? So here constant update students equal to, I'm going to using here dot array name is what, students, right? Students I'm going to using like this. After that, I'm going to using index based, whatever the index is there, that index level, my form values I need to replace, right? So that's the reason here update students of here we need to provide index. What is the index value? Here whenever you are going to edit, we are going to set the index value also. So that is the purpose here, set current index. Here we need to provide what? Index value I need to provide. This one also. So that index value, that current index we need to use, and we need to update. So here current index equal to we need to provide student ID, right? After that name, after that course. So based on that, it is going to updating. Once it is updated, we need to use this one into the original array. So that is the reason set students level, we need to pass update students, so that it is going to update in the original array, right? Once it is updated, I don't want to enable edit mode. I need to make it as a false. So that's the reason we need to provide here set is edit is, I need to set here false, right? Once it is false, again it is empty, right? That form, and it is showing the save button only, right? So edit mode also I need to make it as a null. So that's the reason set is edit I need to pass as a null. So that's it. So this is the way we need to provide functionality. Once it is finishing, Alt Shift F indentation purpose, whether it is working fine or not, up to this we need to check. So here placeholder is there, label is not required, but we are going to use in the placeholder. Okay, otherwise labels also you can able to remove. first checking the functionality. After that, we can choose some fine tuning kind of functionality. We can do that one, right? Now, one, we are going to provide the Chandra, and I'm going to provide the Java stack. Click add. Okay, fine. One more record. I'm going to using here Siva and course. I'm going to say Marine stack. Click add. Yes, perfectly. We are getting here, right? Now I'm going to focusing on what? Edit functionality. Click edit. We are getting here. Now I'm going to change here B. I'm added B and click update. See what happened? It is automatically refreshing this one also. So we need to prevent this one, right? So how to prevent? How to prevent? We need to focusing again. Save method only. We need to focus. Okay. Go back to here. So you need to understand here each and every functionality what it is happening. Okay. So we need to focus Alt Shift F indentation. Everything is fine. Now see here save student level. We are going to providing e dot prevent default. I don't want to execute automatically. That is the purpose this one, right? After that, if I'm not feeling anything by default, if I'm going to click the button, I need to show the please fill all fields like that message I want to display. That is the purpose this one. Next, here if is edit, if it is edit mode, okay, that means that value is true. We are going to get students array details into this particular array level. So based on the index, whatever the index, wherever you are going to click the edit button, that row index value based entire object level we need to replace whatever you are going to changing, right? So that is the purpose we are going to providing here update mode. Basically here what kind of code I'm going to writing here, update mode I'm going to providing here, right? So once you are updated constant update students equal to, we are going to using student array. We are going to get the entire students records. Once you are going to get the students record in this particular update students level, current index based, we are replacing student id sid here, sid value and the name value, what is the course value with that object we are going to replacing. So that is the purpose we are going to define like this. Once it is done, this updated array we need to use and we need to set here. This is the students array level. Based on that we are going to rendering. So that's the reason we are going to using set students and passing what update students, so that it is going to updating. After this is once it is updating, we need to provide here set is edit mode is we need to say it is false, so that edit mode is finishing. Why? Because it is already updated in the list. So that's the reason. After that we need to provide set is edit is null. We are going to define. Oh, in case if it is not at all edit mode, I need to use here else. Okay, within that else level we need to provide here create kind of functionality. Update mode is over, create mode you need to write here, create mode functionality we need to write here. Okay, so that is the purpose. This is the one, just I'm going to modify here. This is the one I'm going to create mode level. I'm going to using this one, so that these two lines, cut this one and I'm pasting here. Okay, Alt Shift F indentation purpose. So that is the way we are going to providing. What is the purpose of this one? This is a reset kind of functionality. That means form I need to make it as empty. Reset form functionality, this one. Okay, so now go back to here and check one more time. So here we are going to using Chandra B and we are going to using Java stack. Click add. Okay, so again what I'm doing here, I'm going to click edit. So we are getting this one, right? So instead of B, I'm going to make it as a Sekhar and click update. So click update functionality I'm using. Still what happened? It is going to rendering. Okay, still it is going to rendering this one. So one more time we are going to checking here. We are going to provide the update mode. So based on index, we are going to update it this one, and once updated that entire list, we are updated here student list. After that, edit mode is false, and current index value we need to maintain initially -1 row, right? That is the way we need to set. Once we are going to provide here, we can check one more time. I'm going to refresh. Once it is refresh, go to here one, and a name I'm going to using here Chandra, and I need to provide the, yes, fine, one more record also, Siva, and I need to provide here marine stack and click add. Yes, perfect. Whenever I'm going to click this one, yes, we are getting here name. I'm changing here Sekhar. Previously Chandra is there, right? So click update. Yes, it is updated. Once I'm going to click the delete, it is going to delete it, right? But here I don't want to see here two times student ID, enter student ID. It is not at all look and feel is not good, right? So that is the reason label is not necessary. Go to the form. Here I'm going to remove these labels. Okay. Otherwise, I'm going to make it as a comment. This one. Okay. That one labels. I'm going to make it as a comment as your wish. If you want to use label, you can use. If anyone is interested, if you want to see entire code, please comment that one. We will share that code also. This is the way we are going to guide step by step, right? So if you are joined the coding tutor internship, this kind of application, not only for this kind of application, we have a internal kind of projects and our client projects also there. You can involve that one and you can get the more hands-on experience, right? And you can able to get more experience. Why? Because instead of fake experience, directly you can involve in the code and you can able to claim the experience also, right? Basically, forget about the experience. You can get the confidence, right? So if you want to learn this kind of way, please contact Coding Tutor. Okay. So I'm going to make it as a label sir comment. Okay. Save it. So that's fine. Now go back to here. This is the way we are getting, right? Now look and feel is okay, fine. This input box is in enter student ID. That placeholder you can remove or else labels you can remove. Okay. So here one more record I'm going to adding here. Siva, and we can choose some DevOps, click add, perfect, right? If I'm going to click this one, yes, it is updated. Siva, yeah, and we can change that this one into manage stack. Yes, it is perfectly changing. So this is the way you can use the functionalities and everything. Okay, so please go through that one and try to practice. Okay, thank you. See you another kind of concept in the next video. Thank you very much.